What's going on, guys? Welcome to BullgearRC videos. Now today we got a couple things that we're going to go over. One of the things, a couple videos ago, I did a contest, find a spider contest, where we had to go to a previous video and find a spider in one of my videos. And so today we are going to draw a winner, and that winner will receive our BullGear branded scale accessories, some of these BullGear stickers, kind of cool, and this little Tractor Supply metal toolbox. So we'll take care of that at the end of the video. But what we're going to get into today is the Kyosho Mini-Z. All right, so if you will notice, these, if you're familiar with the Kyosho Mini-Z, these are not the wheels and tires that go on this truck. These are. Now, one of the things about these wheels that come on this Kyosho Mini-Z is they, if you can see right here, they don't have a hex. These are, I don't know, I guess they're called a Y-peg, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, that's not exactly an industry standard. And I happen to be a fan of industry standards. This is why within 5 minutes of getting my TRX4 Sport out of the box, I was cutting off that goofy Traxxas battery connector and putting a Dean's plug on it, so it'd be like all the rest of my trucks. And so with this truck, I wanted also to be able to use hexes. So what I come up with for this, guys, is there is a since we live in the time of 3D printing, there's a couple guys on eBay that are actually making little hex adapters that will plug into the axle. They're shaped like this on one side of the hex, and they're hex on the other side, 7mm hex, so that we can, in fact, use our industry standard type wheels and tires. These will fit on there. They're too big in my opinion, but so this is what we can do if we want to, you know, put some other tires than these on our little Mini-Z. Now, one of the things we notice right off the bat is the stance is now a little bit wider, which is going to make this thing a lot more stable side hilling than it was in its stock form. And also, the wheels and tires that I put on here, these are the ones for my CR24. They were the only ones that I had with me that seemed to be, you know, of appropriate size and whatnot to this truck. And I think they actually look pretty good on there. I did paint the wheels up silver just for putting it on here. But yeah, so these are also weighted. So we've not only have we made the truck wider, gave it a wider stance, but we've also put some more weight down low, because these wheels and tires are a lot heavier than these. And also, if you look in the back, we've removed the spare tire carrier, which took a bunch of weight off the back of this thing, and it kind of actually on a big incline, it was actually getting in the way sometimes. So that's where we're at with this thing. I think this is going to be a pretty good modification. Like I said, this is going to make it a lot more stable. And as you can see, this thing has got some killer articulation. So anyhow, that is the little mod that we've done here. And I'll take one of these wheels and tires off. I did have to do something different in the front than the back to put these Hobby Plus wheels on here. So I'll take the front one off. We'll show you the little hex adapters. I'll put a link in the description below if this is something that you might want to do to your Mini-Z. And we'll tell you a little bit more about what I think about it. All right, so these, see if we can get these here to focus in nicely. These are our little hex adapters, 3D printed. As you can see, hex on the front surface and this Y peg or whatever they call it on the back surface, which is what comes on this Kyosho Mini-Z. I don't know if we can get that in the picture good. But anyway, yeah, these just basically fit right in there, so that now we have the ability to put our hex wheels on. And they come, when you order these, I think they're like $7 or $8, something like that. But they come with a new set of screws and the little hex adapters. And there's a piece of paper with some instructions or whatnot on it. Now, one of the things, as you can see on these Hobby Plus wheels, they have they are bead locks. They have these screws in the back side. And when I put it on, I discovered that the screws here were rubbing on the screws right here. So what I had to do in the front was I just took these little aluminum spacers, or you could probably use a little washer or whatever you have available. I just happen to have a package of assorted Hot Racing, I believe it was Hot Racing, little spacers, aluminum spacers of different thicknesses. So I just put one of those in each side, and you know, we just put them back on. That's about all there is to it, guys. It makes the stance quite a bit wider. It's even wider than the SCX 24 now with the hex adapters on here. It does make it wider, so it's obviously going to be a lot more stable. Your typical 1.0 bead locks or whatever wheels should fit on here. I'm assuming there are some that you have to work on because of the way this is, but this is a way to get you started with putting some different tires on this thing. Okay, guys, so in review of this little mod right here, we've got a wider stance, lower center of gravity. We've helped to stabilize this truck quite a bit. I am noticing, at least inside on this good surface where these tires are really hooking up, that we're slowing down the steering servo a little bit, you know, by making it wider, softer tires, and heavier down low. So I think we're going to see if we can compensate for that later on down the road by getting rid of this big old giant battery pack up here with these AA batteries or AAAs or whatever they were. And we're going to get a lipo in here and get this thing more in line with, like I said before, some industry standards. And yeah, we'll see how it works out. Now, with that being said, let's get into this this giveaway. Now, I had a contest. We're going to find a spider, and we basically came out with 20 people that participated in this. So I'm going to make this real simple, guys. We're just going to pull out the little Apple phone here, and we're going to have Siri pick out a number between 1 and 20, and whoever that is going to win the little BullgearRC accessory pack here. So yeah, and once I get an address to send this stuff to, I'm also going to be sending out some other stuff that I have promised to send out to people. I've got a few people that I promised stickers to, and I have a little body that I'm going to be sending out to somebody, but I want to do all my mailings all at once. Since I travel, it's kind of hard to do mailings for me sometimes, but we'll work all that out. So let's find out who's going to win this stuff right now. Hey Siri, pick a random number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 1.
Well, okay, there we have it. 1. And on the list here, number 1 is Kingston RC. So yeah, we'll look at there, Bill. You won you some BullgearRC stuff. So we'll get that sent out to you, Bill. Just get me an address to send this stuff to, and I'll get it on the way to you, brother. Till next time, Uncle Lee, BullgearRC Video said, I'll see ya.